instant karma crash course for ascended masters and dummies. Karma is greatly misunderstood by Western metaphysics. In this article, the idea of karma is presented in a different way than many people approach it. In general, karma is presented as the emotional resonance that links an individual to the energies that are attracted to them, or projected from them. The way each individual responds to energetic attraction works within the frequencies it draws upon, creating an optimum state of balance on a spiritual level. This is what most people state is the method of attaining good karma. Essentially, all emotional states dictate the energies and people that are drawn to one another. In theory, if you create positive energies around yourself, then you are inviting them to in turn empower the attraction of similar positive energies in return. Karma is thought to have a vibrancy, or vibrational pulling factor much like magnetic polarities do in general thermodynamics. But this view of karma is not always helpful, especially for those going through certain spiritual and material world changes. Sometimes an individual gives up too easily on things changing in their life. Thus the essence of their karma energies becomes focused on guilt, doubt or other kinds of oppositional thinking. Karma is not an unchangeable force in the universe. It is not so strong that all destiny or fact is immovable. It is also not something that is outside of the individual person and their ability to control it. Karma can be changed if the individual is able to do what is necessary to alter their cosmic signature. The cosmic signature is the literal resonant frequencies of energies attracted to the individual, this force being a funnel of energetic output or input. There is no good or bad karma in the universe really. Only karma itself. People in the Western world tend to speak of good or bad karma, as if karma was aligned to these, or taking sides in terms of the human condition. The average person will use the term good and bad karma. In their viewpoint, repetition of bad deeds will ensure bad karma to come. In the opposite situation, repetition of good deeds is assured to bring about good karma to arrive. Within this context, millions of human beings awake to greet each new day, intent on doing good and avoiding bad actions. This is a fine idealism, but not a factual way about how the cycles of karma and karmic debt work in the world. At least not for the frail and flawed human being to approach these metaphysical concepts on a daily basis. For purposes of this article, the reader is asked to entertain the idea that karma is truer to the laws of thermodynamics. That energy in its many forms cannot be destroyed, therefore all energy is transformed and used in the natural order of the universe. Therefore good and bad karma do not actually exist. They are only metaphors made up by the human mind, a dumbed-down version of what is really happening in the world of interactive energies on the planet Earth. Do not do unto others, as you would not have them do unto you. Rather than focus on good things happening to you, let your mind settle on trying to be aware of others. Learn to understand and empathize with the needs of the world, so you can assist in bringing it into reality. This is what benefits human beings, which all of us are one. The practice of random acts of kindness or paying it forward are better ways to envision positive change. There is nothing in the universe which does not serve a purpose. The domino effect of one kindness can have staggering impact on the entire planet, one person at a time. This is more stable for human beings, because a purely good-intentioned person can fall into patterns of self-righteousness, even when divinely inspired. Just as the purely bad-intentioned person is exercising their free will and assisting human beings with great karmic empowerment, even when doing evil, it takes a person of selfish devotion to implant selfless power within the entire human species. Therefore, a lawful opposition of dark and light is necessary to manifest the best outcomes for everyone automatically throughout the world. Just as kindness is not weakness, neither is darkness always wickedness. Experiencing the effects of bad or good karma is a mindset, a pattern of thought crime within the human consciousness. In fact, the two powers balance each other perfectly and tend to cancel one another out. For every one good-intentioned action is equal to every one bad-intentioned action. A million selfless acts equals a million malicious acts. This equality in the universe proves that karma is not a preordained set of variables, but a balanced set. The lessons of unconditional love and acceptance are first steps. Many people think the hardest karmic lessons are the expressions of unconditional love and acceptance in life. This is true to some degree, being that each is an experience that can only be learned through growth. Unconditional love transcends all negativity, thus it allows for freedom of the individual being. This creates a desired state of positive karmic influence within the aura, one that conquers fears, stubbornness, and lack of compassion. All these things are necessary to understand the soul formula for living. The spiritual insights gained by doing what we are here to do, these insights can be understood as the occupational science of the universe. We are here to do our part, nothing else is more key to our place in the universe. Secondarily, we are here to support others around us in generating knowledge about the human condition, so that they may also find their purpose in the universe. Although not knowing what your purpose in life is should never supersede simply having purpose. This is what is known as letting your karma run over your dogma. Ordinary purpose is just as important as anything divinely inspired or enlightened by wisdom. These latter options are only more desirable because people want to be important in the scheme of things. But have no doubt, every single person ever born is important in the scheme of the universe. You are so very important. Because you are the only version of you that will ever be, ever exist, or ever live on this planet Earth. We need you more than anything, because our species will never have another you. Without you, there is nothing, so be here now. This is how the karmic cycle is ever balanced by light and darkness. Good and bad, evil and right action are both extremes, necessary to keep the unity of all things in the universe. Here is the truth about karma, if readers want to know. The problem lies in people wanting good karma too much. People can be heard any given day asking, why do bad things happen to good people? Or they may ask, why are bad things always happening to me? Why is my life full of such bad karma? But on the other side of the coin, when good things are happening to them, they tend to forget to be thankful. Nobody ever hears people say, why are all these good things happening to me? Why would I deserve this good karma in my life? If someone has said this recently that you know, then they are an unusually humble person. But this is the key to balancing karmic debt with the universe. Here is an example from my own personal life. Several months ago, my home and my person was held up and robbed. 5 individuals broke into my home, held myself and my roommate at gunpoint, then proceeded to take every computer, TV, electronic device, money, jewelry and everything owned to my family. Now the first good karma is that everyone came out alive, including the people who robbed my home. Also it was prudent that my family had renter's insurance, so much of the loss inside of property was recoverable in a short time, once police reports were filed etc. But the real trick is to look at a situation like my home being robbed and say to yourself, why shouldn't these bad things happen to me? They were going to happen to someone. Therefore, I choose to embrace and take on this bad karma. I choose it and make it mine, no one else's. And by doing this, the person is accepting their fate, loving even those that wronged them unconditionally, but also making a free will choice to embrace the negative and create a vacuum for the universe to fill. This is what the universe needs in order to send good karmic debt in attraction to the individual, because they are making a place for it to manifest. So do not wonder why negative things are always choosing to send bad karma your direction. Be proactive in choosing your negativity, so that universal energies can be freed up and send good karma your direction. This is how to control and change your karma. This is the formula or algorithm, if you will, necessary to alter your individual cosmic signature and balance your own resonant frequencies of attraction in your life, so that we can all shine on. So what do you think after having read this article, if anything? Do you believe in karma? No one better expressed these concepts than John Lennon. Who do you think you are? A superstar? Well, right you are. Subscribe to Medium and show your support.